So this week I'm moving over to this side of the engine bay, and to start I'm going to close up this hole around the gearbox. Now I've got the gearbox back in onto its cradle, so it's in its proper position. Now I just cut up a cardboard template of it's roughly how the metal sheet's going to look. And I've tried to follow that existing arch a little bit just to help it sort of blend in a little bit more. So yeah, so I'm going to get the gearbox out next so I can get into the engine bay and transfer that onto steel and work from there. So I got the patch cut out and it's in place, and it's not a bad fit. Yeah, pretty happy with that. So I'll get that welded in, and I'm going to be dressing this inner arch later on once this is all fitted. After this I'll be fitting the outer piece, which will come down quite lower, and then I'll see about tying them together. That's that patch all welded in now. It's not the prettiest in the world, but it'll do its job. Did miss a couple of holes over the side because it was a bit wider than it should have been really, but not too bad. And there's another little one over there. But I'll redo that once I do the other side. And yeah, I'm not going to dress that anymore. I'll probably just put some filler over it. That'll be fine. I've just popped over to the driver's side quickly. I just need to get some reference because on the other side this is all missing. So I'll just get some photos, flip them, and I'll help me rebuild the other side. Okay, before I start on this side, there's quite a bit of cleaning to do first. I'm going to have to take as much as is possible back to bare metal and tidy up these edges. So I've still got this little bit that I've cut out previously. It's just been kicking around for ages. But that goes there somewhere. So I don't know what was going on when I was cutting this out. So I was hoping I could reuse this, but I don't know whether it's going to be too much of a hassle trying to fit this in. But what I might do, because this has already got this formed part and it's got the bracket for the flexi, I might cut that down and use this bit still. But I think what I'll do is fit as much of this as possible, get a panel in there, and then offer that up and see where we'll go from there. So I spent a bit of time on this. Thought I was getting somewhere. Managed to form the slip. So with a bit of beating, it'll get there. Look pretty good. The profile's looking good. Just one problem. It's the wrong bloody way around. Okay, take two, I guess. Okay, so I've done this piece again and formed along the bottom. It's not exactly in the right place here. I'm just clamped it on as best I could, just because I'm running out of hands. So what I'll do now is get this in the right place, and then I need to look at these ribs, or these impressions here. What I'll do is this isn't what it's going to be, but I'll mark it out, and then I'll find something that suits this shape, and I'm just hammer it into the front there, and be the same on this side. And now once those impressions are made, I can get it on to like actually getting it down to size and then get it welded in. So this here is all tacked into place, and not too bad. Got the general form of the impression fairly well on both sides. This one originally, this impression follows all the way around onto this lip, and I wasn't going to go through that much effort, especially since you're not going to see it and it's going to be covered in underseal, so this isn't a show car by any stretch. Need some copper, and I haven't got any knocking around, so I won't be able to finish off the welding today because some of these holes are a bit bigger than I meant to be, but not too bad. I'm not sure what I went wrong there. I'll have to have a look on the other side, but presumably this gap gets thinner and thinner until there it goes, and I think this piece was supposed to rise a bit more, but I think I'll try and thin this out a bit there and see if I can tie it in down there a little bit. But again, I'm not sure how much I care, so even if I can get it bettered up to there, I'll probably do. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to leave it there for the week even. Running short on a few supplies, need more gas, completely out of cutting discs now I think, and I need more flap discs, and I want to get another one of those paint removal tools. I think it'll work well on this underseal. So I had an hour free, so I thought I'd come out and finish this piece off, and not quite finished yet. Still needs a bit of dressing and blown the hole in the top, but it'll be fine. But yeah, I've been welding and grinding out for about an hour and don't upset the neighbours too much. So it's a little bit down there I need to weld a little piece into, and I think I just about managed to do this bit. So I just cut it off and bent it up, and I just need to graduate that in a bit more and tidy up that edge. See if I can curl that around a bit more. But yeah, it's looking okay. So been messing around up here as well, trying to get some of this underseal off. That's going to take some time, but I'll get there. So yeah, next time I'll be finishing off that little bit down there and finish dressing this bit, and then I'll have to come into the engine bay and do the bit around there to tie these two pieces together, and I'll probably dress that a bit more as well, just make it look a bit tidier. So yeah, I need to finish off getting the paint off there and the paint off there. And I'll probably work my way around to the front, but I'll probably do the front and this side together because that just needs cleaning up. So, it is laborious, but it's nothing too exciting to watch there. So yeah, getting there.